Now, if there's one person in this world that does deserve to die, it is a chomo. That type of person doesn't need to have a voice. That type of person doesn't need to be among society. We need to protect women and children. Now, JD DeLay, a very popular influencer on TikTok and YouTube, has been going back and forth with a chomo by the name of Tiny House Black Sheep. Now, he also has a YouTube channel by the name of Free Range Human Project. And all these videos are still there because his TikTok had just got deleted, or he deleted it, I don't know, but it's just not there right now. But this dude is a known sex offender, and he actually goes into details of what he did on his YouTube channel. It's very, very disturbing. I'm going to play just a clip of it so you get an idea of how messed up this guy is.
First of all, I confessed. I did have sexual interaction, sexual contact with a very young woman.
Yeah, this dude is straight sick. And when he went to TikTok, he starts justifying his actions of what he did back in the day. He even says the girl came on to him, and it isn't really his fault.
That it was even possible for a 12-year-old girl to develop an attraction to a full-grown adult man. If you had asked me at the time, I would have told you no. The only way that that would happen is if some pervert was chasing the girl. The girl would never pursue an adult man. I now know differently. I did not know what the was going on until I was in the middle of it. That girl snuck into the shower when I was naked. I didn't know that she was attracted to me until my hand was on her. The reason my hand was on her is because she put it on her. I did not pursue that girl. That girl pursued me. When I sat there on the kitchen table and told her, there is no way this is gonna happen, sister. No way. You gotta get over this shit.
So this guy actually gets on the radar of JD DeLay. Now, JD DeLay, if you don't know who he is known as the Chomo Destroyer. So it was just a matter of time for him to get on JD DeLay's radar and JD DeLay to start going after this Chomo.
It is my goal, my aspiration, to teach your offspring, your young, how to make love. Yes, I'm talking 10, 11, 12 years old. I want to teach your children how to make love.
It may seem like I'm a little bit late to the party on this, but I don't beef with sex offenders on the internet. I beef with them in real life. First off, who is this dude? Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Jesse Wayne Stark out of Portland, Oregon.
You would be doing me a favor, and you would be doing the planet a favor if you would just come and take me out. So, I'm in Lapine, Oregon.
Lapine, Oregon is in Deschutes County, Oregon, and it falls under the jurisdiction of the Deschutes County Sheriffs. Let's call the cops.
Hello, you have reached the Deschutes County Sheriff's Office.
Here's how this is gonna work, Jesse. There are already deputies out dispatched looking for you. You live in a tiny home on property that you're not allowed to be on. They're going to arrest you. They're gonna tow your tiny home and your motorcycle, everything that you own, poof, gone in one instant. Also, just so you know, if you do make it to prison, you're gonna get introduced to some of my friends, and they're gonna show you the ropes while you're there. Also know.
So what really pissed JD DeLay off the most is this guy said he was in prison with him in Oregon.
Believe that he was at OSP, Oregon State Penitentiary, at the same time that I was.
Every single thing that comes out of your mouth is a complete and utter lie, so it's not surprising to me at all that you want to clout ride off of my name. I guarantee you were not at OSP at the same time as me, and that's lucky for you. But you said my name, and I have been summoned, and I hope you like the ride.
So they found out where this guy was in the woods. There hasn't been any contact with him yet, but JD DeLay already called the sheriffs, and in this video you can see he actually calls the FBI.
I am a registered offender. For the last 10 years of my life, you have been kicking my ass.
It ain't getting any better today. Yesterday, I called the Deschutes County Sheriff and let him know who he is and what he's out here doing.
It is my goal, my aspiration, to teach your offspring, your young, how to make love.
Hey, Jesse Wayne Stark, that's you, right? 24 criminal charges, huh? I'd say those are rookie numbers, but considering the types of crimes you were doing, Also on here, I have the information for your Chatterbait account. You nasty bastard. And even more concerning, you were very active on your Twitch account up until 72 hours ago, and then you wiped everything clean. So, let's call the FBI.
Hello. Thank you for calling the FBI.
Well, that was a lovely conversation. They seemed really interested in what I had to say about you. I've made it my life's mission to make sure that you don't get to do any of the stuff that you was talking about in those earlier videos. I know for a fact you won't be able to do that when I put your ass back in prison.
Now, JD DeLay, he's leading the pack, but there's a bunch of YouTuber and TikTokers after this dude, and they're trying to get him locked up for doing what he's doing. Now, I don't know if they're going to be able to get him locked up. I know he's on land he isn't supposed to be on, but this one gentleman is going to break down why he doesn't have to register anymore as a sex offender. And it's kind of interesting. I thought they always had to register no matter what.
So yesterday I spoke to two different areas. I spoke to the parole office in his area, and I also spoke to the sheriff's department. And what the parole office told me is that he's not on parole, and the reason he can't be searched in the registry is because he's no longer under supervised. He's not being supervised, right? So that's why he can't be searched. He's still on the registry. It's just not public. I'm with you. I don't get that. I thought that once somebody goes on the registry, I thought that was always public information. But apparently that's not the case. Because he's not supervised, it's not public information for the state of Oregon. I thought it was strange, but that's what they had said. Now, they also told me that they're very concerned, obviously, about his post, and that they are looking for him. Unfortunately, he's in some area secluded in the woods where he's not allowed to be. He's not supposed to be. It's not his land. And they are trying to find him. You know, I guess there's a lot of woods around there. So they are looking for him. They will find him. And they have my videos. They know who I am, all that stuff. But yeah, I'm with you. I thought that law was kind of weird. I thought that was always public information.
Now, from what I'm looking, I even found the woods where this dude's at. So I know that they probably already got the drop on this dude. And like JD says, if he's a man of his word, and we all know JD is, he's going to let his homies deal with this dude if he goes to prison. Like JD DeLay's old merch, 1 bullet for 1 pedo. Man, this New Age Plug, you did it again. You already know what it is. Make sure y'all check out the YouTube Streets podcast as well, man. I'm out.